For you, eat your breakfast burrito while watching Kochi be disappointed, yeah? Oh, sorry, sent early. And honestly, if you Pokemon Directs are always talking, I felt like the previous Pokemon Directs used to give me something special to look for, like in the Pokemon card game. You know, a new announcement of a new Pokemon TCG Pocket thing, yeah. A new like there was better coverage. This year it feels like they just lost through everything, as though it's like, guys, Pokemon Unite, tick. Pokemon TCG Pocket, tick. It felt like they're taking check boxes rather than actually having a proper celebration. Yeah. This was the worst celebration. Even to be fair, when they announced Legend of ZA, I think Legend of ZA's announcement was really good, yeah. And hi Nimby, how's it Nimbing? Yes, yeah. To be fair, the way they announced Legend of ZA was actually pretty good. Yes, yeah. Yeah. And how's it meowing? Disappointing. Elemental Boy comes in and then, how's it meowing? It's disappointing. Okay. It's why I'm showing the screen like this here is because I'm currently doing a setup. It's gonna requires me to not really hide the screen, but do a bit of clicking. Yes, yeah, quite a bit of clicking. That's why I'm hiding. Alright, it's up. Yeah, it's up now. Okay, so without further meow, let's meow. And me to everyone, Caturteer and the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer-Channel. I'm the Cat of Chaos, Kochi, and I'm a full-time illustrator and animator, VTuber, and I do live today, animation, art, a bit of henshin. How's it been, everyone? Yeah. Okay, so today, we just watched a relatively disappointing Pokemon Direct, and it's time to vomit out some Pokemon content. I genuinely mean vomit out some Pokemon content, yeah. So let's go. Alright, so today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna approach it from the animation point of view, okay? Because I have a template for like animation artwork stuff and all, yeah. So I'm going to try to go with the animation artwork stuff. Let's get some posing done. Alright, so right now I actually do not know what pose I want to do. As you know, I'm always very addicted to doing very what they'll call very dynamic poses. So today I'm going to try to not do a dynamic pose. Yeah, it's very off-brand. I know. Okay, but I'm going to try something that's possibly going to work for this artwork. Yeah. Okay, there's a couple of things I probably want to change in terms of the character build. So now that I'm doing the 3D model, let's just fix it a little bit. Yes, yeah. Yeah, so we're starting off by using a 3D model. I'm gonna do the shoulders a little bit. Shoulders need to be a little thinner. Everything comes out. Yep, the shoulders need to be a little thinner. And then overall, yeah, I think this is good. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good for what I want to achieve. Neck has to be thinner. Okay, a bit longer. So I'm trying to create it as close as possible to what they have in the Pokemon characters. Yes, yeah. So this seems overall okay. Let's get the hands locked in. Alright, the legs, they don't need to be so thick. So let's just thin up the legs a little bit. Okay. And then the right, and then overall I think overall it's something like this here. Yeah. I think the torso size I need to change a little bit. This has to be a little shorter. Okay, and then legs we can move it a little longer. Right, and then the butts a little thinner. Yeah, some of this. Okay, I think we got a pretty good size setup for the character. I do want to make the head a little bit smaller. Yeah. Rounder and smaller. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's the case. I got the proportions in. Let me just save this. Okay. Pokemon Trainer. Okay, put this under unsorted for now. Alright, anyways, that's pretty good, yeah. And hello, Red Manine Sonia. Wow, hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, Pokemon. I'm gonna be doing the Pokemon Trainer for the new one. I'm gonna see how this goes, yeah. Yeah. So, practicing at TLD, yeah. Yes, yeah. And okay, bye, Red Mana Sonia. And hello, Loof. How's it meowing? Yeah, okay. Let me quickly just jump the music somewhere. Yeah. Because I think the music is kind of broken. Like, YouTube music is broken. And Loof, how's it meowing? Yes, yeah, today we are working on some Pokemon art. Yes, yeah. I wanna know what would non-dynamic posts be, even just sitting here? Okay, no. The reason why my posts are dynamic is I love to do a lot of foreshortening, yeah. Like the hand reaching out to the character or reaching out to the screen, if you get what I mean, yeah, like reaching out to the viewer. So that's what I mean by dynamic, yeah. Wasn't back to Sonic World Racing. Nice. Yes, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I mean by dynamic. Again, yeah, I tend to lean towards doing a lot of poses that are very reaching out to the person. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, yeah, but if you've seen my even my recent artworks, okay, my Aegis, the gun is, you know, just pointing towards the character, yeah. Yeah. I actually don't have any action pose. See. I actually don't have any good poses. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Alright. Can you? So that's definitely a non-dynamic pose, which is definitely not my forte. Yes, yeah. photo is usually more dynamic stuff, but yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm actually more comfortable drawing more dynamic stuff. I don't know why people complain that it's harder to draw non-dynamic stuff, but I somehow feel it's always easier to draw more dynamic stuff. Yeah. I think it's more fun that way. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this back to here. Yeah, I've already decided on what I'm going to do for my artwork, yeah. In case you have not realized it, yeah. I've already decided how I'm going to do my artwork. Now it's more about framing and getting the rest of the posts in, yeah. Okay. Alright. And yes, while not my original intention, this is gonna get quite messy as artwork for me. Yes, yeah. Initially, I was actually thinking of doing just a very simple pose, okay? But after looking at some things here from the direct, I'm actually kind of like honestly, my initial plan was okay, let's just draw the trainer and be done with it, yeah. And my, you know, just draw the trainer plan has been completely shattered. JoJo posts are very dynamic, yeah, but they don't always play with foreshortening. Yeah. I am a very foreshortening person. Yes, yeah. I love my foreshortening. If you have seen okay, if you are asking me who is a good inspiration or reference I use for a lot of my stuff, yeah, I would say it's Obari. Yes, yeah. More than Araki, yeah, I think I'm leaning more towards Obari. I'm a more of an Obari style artwork person, yeah. Like anybody who has inspired me to do art or the style I approach from my artworks, yeah, is more towards Obari. Have you seen Obari's work? Yes, yeah. Obari is a legend, okay? Hey, stream say make it, you can visit your RC sister in San Francisco, yeah. Yeah. No, you have not seen Obari's work? Holy shit, you're missing out on so much. Okay, yeah? Obari is some of the best dynamic poses, and I love Obari's work. Okay, yeah? I met Obari once. I managed to take a photo of Obari before. Yes, yeah, but yeah. You know, the only sad thing is I met him as a cosplayer. Okay, yeah, I never got to meet him as an artist. I know that's like a very weird, huh? Is there a difference? Yes, there's a difference, in your opinion. Yeah. And to be fair, back then I was very amazed by his work, but I've never really, like, you know, studied his art, yeah. Now he's actually one of the artists. I do wish I can study his artwork. Alright, like what I mean by study his artwork is literally like study how he does his artwork, yeah, and use him as art studies. Yes, long story short, use his work as art studies, yeah. So Obari art studies is one of the things I hope I can do in the near future, yeah. Okay, I'm now faced with a problem. I think my dynamic part of my brain is kicking in again, and that's not a good thing. So I'm now trying to simplify it. Because I think look better this way. Like whatever I was trying, it looked better this way. So I'm gearing myself back to normalcy. Yes, yeah. So you realize I got that habit of I want to try from a different angle. I don't have the Standard. Okay, I want to do basic angle here. I don't know if you noticed I have that problem already. Yes, yeah. Yeah, so it's a meeting, okay, yeah? It's a meeting. It's not, you know. Is that common for artists? You know, I think most artists will avoid what I do. By default, yeah, but I'm the kind who like loves to twist my artwork in ways. Yes, yeah. Okay. Like I'm actually I feel semi-allergic to trying to draw simple poses, yeah. Okay, let me quickly throw in my new brush to help me guide myself here. As is another account here. Hello, Loof. How's it going here? Throwing a piece of cheese on Pom Pom. Nyani, very sauce. Yes, I saw it already. Oh, he did samurai shoulder art here. He's the artist for Fatal Fury. I'm not sure if Obari did Fatal Fury here, but I can tell you his most famous works are Masami Obari. Yeah, he did Fatal Fury. Yes, he did do Fatal Fury. Yeah. Okay, but his most famous works are all mecha. Yes, yeah. So this is the best explanation of why I like Obari's works. Okay, yeah. So Obari's art style, the reason why it looks so good. Okay, he has a lot of dynamic poses here. Like you can see, right, how he does the Mazin Kaiser. It's very dynamic. It's very simple yet very dynamic here. Okay, this is a good example. Alright. So on top is basically the concept art designs by the original designers here, like Shoji Kawamori, Kunio Okawara, alright, and Dan Koga Nova. And this is what Obari does. You see? You see the Obari-ness in this? You can see the Obari-ness in this, yeah? Right? Right? You see what I mean? This is design, original design here, thrown into Obari's hands. It turns like this. Yeah, that's what I say. That's why Obari is someone I appreciate. And okay, even like you see the Obari pose. It's a very okay. This sword style is literally the Obari pose here. Like Obari is the first one who start doing this kind of like sword styles. Have you noticed here? Like this is very Obari. Like this is one of Obari's trademark pose here. The other one is a hands. There's not hand pose that's very popular for Obari. You see, just look Obari pose. You literally get everything like this here. Because this is Obari. Okay? You get what I mean here? Like, everybody say, oh, this hand pose is very common and on here. But where did it come from? Obari. Yeah. Like he perfected the Obari approach here. Yeah, so you can go check it out. Gurren Lagann is heavily inspired by Obari. Yes, yeah. Gurren Lagann is heavily inspired by Obari. They never once hide it. Yes, yeah. Like he created that art style, or that he made it famous. Let's put that way, yeah. So we realized, yeah, like he took the first Gundam iconic pose and he made it even more Obari-ish. Yeah. Like he has his style of doing things, which is why I love Obari for what he does. Yes, yeah. Watermark, right? Eh? Wait, where did? Oh, it was under cat braids. Okay. Alright, so you can see that I am now lately try very hard with all this composition and all, because composition is something that I've been trying to learn myself, yeah. So that's that, yeah. Alright, let's put it this way. My goal is to finish artwork by today. Yes, yeah. My goal is to finish artwork by today. That is the truth. Alright, so I draw the trainer here. Okay, yep. We should be good, yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be ref lines. Okay, so before I continue this portion, yeah, let me, and yeah, playing on Xbox, and yeah, the first time by Xbox, yeah, I have not played on Xbox before, yeah, I actually get the character pieces, nice, yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, yeah, is I need to hit the YouTube, seriously, yes, yeah. Honestly, today I was actually planning to react to more videos, but I end up not reacting to more videos here because I forgot it's Pokemon Day here. If it wasn't Pokemon Day, I would have wanted to do reaction to a couple of other YouTube videos here, inclusive of this video by real life fake wizard, yeah. There's actually a video I wanted to do about real life fake wizard covered, but I want to approach it from slightly different approach here, where in the sense that, you know, my content of doing that video is actually do a video of a critique about tokusatsu. Yes, even though he was talking about Marvel, DC, and the Monsterverse, Godzilla, I actually wanted to use his video to talk about tokusatsu. I actually finished watching it, but it was a very there's something with it that really resonated with me, and how he talked about certain stuff, yeah. So I want to talk about it, like how episodes kind of died, but there's some things I want to rebut against what he brings up, yeah. Like he says, oh, the shows are bad because of this, the shows are bad because of that, yeah. No, I think the shows are bad because they don't know how to do shows sometimes. Yes, yeah. That was a shot I wanted. Okay. Okay. I think I got most of what I need already. I think so. I might be wrong, yeah. Xbox was very much a USA thing. It was never, yeah. I never was. To me, I think it's more than just, you know, being a USA thing, yeah, but Xbox never stood up to me at all. Yes, yeah. Xbox was a complete dud for me. Yes, yeah. As much as, let's put it this way, there are games on the Nintendo device. Nintendo had the most number of games I wanted to play, okay? But nowadays, I don't know. There are some games I want to play on the Sony platform. Alright? But there are 0 games I want to play on the on the Xbox platform. Yeah, like literally 0. You know how bad that is, yeah? And like, you know, it would have been better. That would have been a saving grace if, let's say, there were a couple of things I wanted to play here, but no. My number of games I play on the Xbox is 0. Not even... it can't be saved, okay? At this rate, it cannot be saved. There's no way to get me onto the Xbox thing. Yeah. Especially there's no reason to touch Xbox. True, that's true that there's no reason to touch Xbox. But at the same time, literally my Xbox there's absolutely nothing I want on Xbox. Like really nothing. I don't know how else to phrase it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Also, quick question. Chat, who is your favorite starter from the new Pokemon Gen 10? Yes, yeah. I'm just gonna ask straight out, who's your favorite starter in the new Pokemon Gen 10? Honestly, I have no favorites right now. Well, my heart is shattered. Yes, yeah. Doggo. You haven't seen it yet, not gonna lie. Do you want spoilers? Geckomon! Okay, so we got one Gecko, we got one Doggo. Okay, they're all honestly quite cute, to be honest, yeah. Now that I'm like, you know, trying to take my biasness away, they're all actually quite cute. Geckomon. Okay, yeah. Doggo. Grumpy bird? No one? I think for artwork's sake, yeah, Doggo. Okay, anyways, what did I just say? For artwork's sake, yes. Time to get going. Okay, yeah. Alright, animation brush. Let's go. I'm just vibing and love him. Happy to be along for a ride. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know. Oh, what you missed earlier on? I was actually reacting to the whole Pokemon Day thing. Yeah. Only to be fair, I think Elemental might enjoy it because there's like cafe remake stuff yeah, and all. But for the most part, I think it was kind of mid. Yes, yeah. I don't think there's like any really huge highlight in the Pokemon day aside from Pokemon releasing next year. Yes, yeah, but like I've already said, you know, even if they say they are releasing next year, I think my biggest question is when next year. If it's February next year, then they might as well release it this year. Like honestly, that's not gonna give them enough time to make any magic. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Love online. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Try like 8 times. Yeah. Cafe Remix is you like to learn more than you like to play. Yeah. Exactly. It's so cute. Like, I wish it's more like Cafe Remix merch than the game. Not gonna lie, yeah, like Cafe Remix has some of the best artworks. Gameplay, it's fine. I won't say it's like bad or what, yeah, but we've got better games. Of on die, all souls is in of on die, all souls in Okay. Alright, now I'm trying to focus a bit on getting the details of the character in here. Because honestly, this is a little challenging for me now. I mean, those who have been following me here, yes, there's some challenge in some of the things that I'm trying to do here. Okay, so there's a couple of things I'm trying to do in this artwork. Number one, I need this artwork to be simplified. Yes, yeah. Because I do not want every artwork I do to be like, you know, a 10-hour masterpiece. That can't be the case, okay, yeah. If every artwork is a 10-hour masterpiece, yeah, I'm gonna die in broke, okay? Being able to come up with different, you know, levels of artwork, yeah, I think it's very important. So today I'm going to use that chance to practice that, yeah. But I'm just going to go for the simplest style of shading possible, yeah. But also achieving the effect I want, yeah. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, you know what I'm saying. Also, one thing is the facial expression for the character is probably going to change. I don't know why I mentioned that, but yeah, just saying. Because that's not the final facial expression I want to give the character. Yes, yeah. But I'm just putting something there just to mark where the hair is. Alright. Okay, I kind of like how the hair turned out for this one here. Okay. So the initial sketch for the facials and all, I think is pretty well done. Totally not glazing myself. Because honestly, I think I still have a long way to improve here. And hello, Miss Cabral. How's it meowing here? You haven't started yet, but you can tell the clips that is seems like a very fun Digimon company. I've not watched Digimon Beat Break yet, yeah, but I do intend to start it after I clear my backlog. I'm like now keeping a lot of my own enjoyment behind my backlog, yeah, because I want to make sure that I clear my backlog. It's been taking way too long for me to clear my backlog, yeah, so that's that, yeah. I can just say that after today, probably after today's stream, yeah, I will have cleared like one of my major backlogs. Yes, yeah. So I'm actually kind of excited. Yes, yeah. Like one of my major backlogs have been cleared up. Yes, yeah. If you can tell what's going on, yes, I'm trying something crazy for my standard, yeah. Alright, I do need to check a couple of things on the details. Yes, yeah. Okay. Anybody can tell what I'm drawing? Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay, so now that the sketch is done, let's get the I feel like this sketch has been very messy, to be honest, yeah. Because there's too many things happening at the same time, yeah. So I'm gonna go in the layer of I'm gonna keep my own instructions or my own advice, yeah, and just start going into working the artwork based on I'm actually gonna start doing line art already, yeah. Yes. Not something I usually recommend myself to do yet, but I'm also going to just do it because I think I do not want to waste too much time on this artwork. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so after around here at this point, just gonna go into this. I gotta say, as much as I love the new outfits for the new protagonists, yeah, in Pokemon, I feel like it would be nicer if we've gotten, like, you know, we get more outfit changes, yeah, compared to what we had in Paldea. Paldea's outfit change was a disaster. Like, it was just school uniform or school uniform, yeah. I personally felt that was a very sad state of character customization. Yeah. I had even Team Star members had better uniforms than us. Okay. It makes me want to join Team Star more than being on the main team. Yes, yeah. About blazing and playing Nuzlocke niya. I love Karaka. How's it me niya? Kada catch them all make them battle in extreme physical. Also for the new pieces, yeah, I did read them niya. Well, a cheat playing a Nuzlocke niya. Well, what do you mean a cheat niya? Oh, okay. Because she also messed up on something, but I think I'm just going to leave with the mess up. Because I need practice now. So normally, I like to do all my lineup in, okay. I love to do my lineup in vector, but today I'm going to do all my lineup in not vector now. So the reason for it is actually pretty simple now, because in vector, it's easier for you to change some of the mistakes you make. Alright. So, today I'm just going to focus on doing actual proper lineup without vector lines. Yes, yeah. Taking it as practice. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best way sometimes, you know, just to make things a bit difficult for yourself, yeah? So that you practice certain aspects of art. Also help me get some art, like, you know, line confidence, and also practice. If let's say I'm not drawing on Clipsio paint, I do need to be able to manage without vector art. So vector lines, yeah. So I think, yeah, we'll go with no vector today. Right, and just practice solely, you know, vanilla art skill. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I think practicing vanilla is good sometimes. Yeah, let's go. Vanilla practice. Yes. And I've already found things that I feel I want to improve. Wow, such fast. Okay, yeah. So to be fair, what I want to improve was actually more like on the shape on certain things, yeah, just to give the silhouette a bit more of a look. That's all. Yes, yeah. That would be better with vector lines, but oh well. Alright, there we go. Time to continue drawing the pom-pom. Alright, now. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then thumbs. Alright. So I just need to make sure that the gloves are like this. Alright. Okay. Alright, next layer is the pom-poms here. Well, place where you found there's a seafood restaurant here, so it makes you wonder, are there sales of... I mean, you got crab meat in what? You get crab meat in Scarlet and Violet. Right? so what does it say that you do not get yes, yeah. Yeah. We'll also say that no, the meat is not from Pokemon, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, this one I kind of like how the nose came out, but I don't like how the mouth came out. So, I thought the mouth needs to be a bit more lower. It needs to look more cool. Okay. How am I supposed to do this? Okay. I feel I need to come up with a better sketch here to mark certain things. Like if I'm gonna do a snout and all. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. Alright, so a couple of things I need to do with this sketch I did earlier, yeah, or the line here. The eyes can maintain. Alright, I'm gonna move it a little bit. Squish this in a little bit. Yes, yeah. I create the third treated point of view of the eyes, yeah. Then the nose should be here. You go for a round nose here. Alright, there we go. I think we got a pretty good one here. The circle of the... It's gonna keep from here. Okay. We got a cute face there. Alright, so I can position the face to be a bit bigger. Yes, yeah. But also a cute small doggo there. Alright, yeah. Alright, and now we do the fluff. Okay. Alright, so the first part of the fluff we'll do is the ears. Okay. Then we'll do the 1, 2. Alright, let me look at the reference again to just get a clearer idea on what I'm looking at here. Okay, so the quick palm at the top is the fire. Okay, yeah. So this should be, yeah, this should be fine, yeah. I get captured yet? No, it's not Sprigatito niya. I'll be happy if this was Sprigatito though. You see? Okay. Well, let's go. Squish the fur. Honestly, I felt like, you know, for me, yeah, a lot of my art skills, I think one aspect that I think I am, okay, not flexing or what, but one aspect that I think I'm not, I'm above average, yeah, is actually my ability to draw some of the non-humans, yeah. I kind of like realized that when I was like, you know, planning certain things, yeah. Like, still not perfect, but I feel like my non-humans sometimes come out nice. Like, I'm able to picture certain things with the non-human characters here. I do not know how, but it just somehow works. Yes, yeah. Yeah. So, like, what's this? I didn't know if you realize, yeah, I'm always like, that's why I say I love to draw kaijus. Yes, yeah, I think that's the aspect of it as well. Okay. There we go. Doggo is done. Yes, yeah, the doggo front is done. Hey, this part though, I'm gonna extend it a little bit just to make the fluff look a bit more fluffier. You see. Yeah. Okay, let's move those out. Just to give more volume to the fluff, to the fluff here. Yeah. Right, so over here, button. Yeah. Alright. Princess of Naples, I love my voice, yeah, huh? No, I'm not Napoleon, sorry, yeah. I'm Singaporean. Yes, it's the fire dog, yeah. Wish I have did more to the gender and just opening. I mean, it's fine since gender is released next year, right, yeah. And had a random rock on YouTube, how's it meowing? And cross is cool. Cool stuff. Adinya Tonya. And direct, it was mid but decent. So yes, it's a fire dog, yeah. And how do you catch that cutie pie and say it's okay, fight for me? I don't know. And at for the Arta, how's it meowing, yeah? Is today I'm drawing some Pokemon. Get to does it. Yeah. Pretty much the new gen Pokemon. Yes, the new gen 10 Pokemon. Yeah, I'm getting some art of it done right now. probably the first few to get some Pokemon Gen 10 art out. Yes, yeah. Not the first, definitely, because I think they are faster artists than me, but definitely in the first wave, yeah. Yeah. Technically, I did watch the direct a little late. Yes, yeah, so does that too. But yeah. Okay, I'm done with the doggo. A doggo feels a little small here, but right? I'm not capping, right? The doggo feels a little small here, right? Okay, let me just find the doggo layers first. Maybe I can increase the size of the doggo digitally. Yes, yeah. I think this works. This size works now. So I increase the size a little bit. Yeah, it looks more doggo. Oh, it makes a lot of it, yeah. I mean, what's up, the autocorrect? Yes, today I'm working on some Pokemon art. Yes, yeah, Pokemon Gen 10 art. So, drawing the new status and the new trainer, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think this is better, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the BU. I don't think I'll use this after that, yeah, but I think this keeping it a BU for this would be safer. Alright, anyways, yeah, let's get to this. Yeah. Okay, let's throw this in the BU just in case. Alright, so I'm gonna use eraser and erase this part. Okay. Okay, yeah. Add on, yeah. But yeah. I'll say the dog before creator because I got quick ears here, yeah. I find dog honestly is cute, but because the leak that I saw, the fake leak that I saw here, was a turtle, so I was like, fire turtle, sees fire dog. I was honestly very you all know I love turtles here, so I thought it was going to be a fire turtle based on the leaks here. I was like, yes! Then after that, I was like, oh. That was a disappointment for me, okay, yeah. But it was fine. It was an okay disappointment, yeah. It was not like, you know, it's the end of the thing situation, yeah. Alright, so this is the first line. Okay, let's get to it. Okay. Yeah. Like, to be fair, it was not Pokemon's fault that I was disappointed here. It was my fault. Yeah, when it comes to leaks and all, sometimes you know when you see leaks and then you see think, oh, I like this here, and then it didn't appear. I'll say it's definitely my fault, and it's definitely not Pokemon's fault here because they didn't announce that. If you get what I mean, yeah. So my disappointment for Gen 10 was definitely, for the most part, not Pokemon's fault. Of course, certain parts of Gen 10 is disappointing to me. I'll say the most disappointing part about Gen 10 for me is we only got to see a status. Yes, yeah. The most exciting possibility, I'm gonna add the word possibility because I'm not gonna say it's a good thing, is we might get Gen 10 at the towards the end of next year. That would be great. That means they got more time to develop the games here. Because I would definitely want a more fleshed out game than what we've gotten over the past few eras here. But once again, it's there's a possibility it's delayed to next year. It's not a guarantee, you know. Oh, it's a next year thing. You get what I mean, yeah? We haven't gotten a guarantee that it's okay, it's gonna be late next year. Something next year, yeah. But like I said, early next year versus a late next year is a very huge difference. I hope that people would remember that yes, December and February, it's many months apart. Yes, yeah. At least that's what I personally feel. Yeah, like I would love it to be in December, whether I'm buying the game or not. Because at least, you know, the developers have time to work on the game, as opposed to, hey guys, you need to get it up by February. Yes, yeah, that would be a pain. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion. I hope the fire turtle is a real thing, because if the fire turtle is a real thing, we got a chance here. But if the fire turtle is not a real thing, then we are doomed. Doomed? Yeah. Is it that depressing? Maybe. And music has died. Yes. Hello, happy beastie. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. So I'm doing some Pokemon art. Yes, yeah. Yeah, for a Pokemon 30th, yeah, I gotta say that, you know, this year I think the Pokemon 30th was disappointing. I sound Singaporean, yeah. I am Singaporean. How's it over here? Good. Yeah. Wait, you can tell I'm Singaporean from my accent? Are you from Singapore as well, yeah? Or Malaysia? Yeah, happy beastie, yeah. I'm quite surprised that you guess Singaporean rather than, like, you know, any other countries, you know. Trying getting the perfect mouth can be annoying sometimes, you know. Though I feel like I might want to go for a closed mouth this time, yeah. So I think a closed mouth just works. I want to do an open mouth just now, yeah, but I think closed mouth works. Yeah, for this artwork, yeah. Ah, a Japanese raised in America. Ah, that's nice. Yes, yeah. Hey. So are you fluent in Japanese though? Yes, yeah. Because I know some people who are raised in Japan and they are raised in America and they are Japanese not fluent. Yes, yeah. Also, I can't even speak Japanese. I'm not like, you know, saying that okay it's a bad thing or what, yeah, but I'm just curious, yeah, because I'm gonna be honest, even for I myself, yeah, I'm Chinese, but my Chinese is bad. Yes, yeah. Like genuinely my Chinese is bad. So it's no shame, yeah. I can't even, yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah, no worry, it's not a bad thing, okay? Yeah, I'm not like saying, oh, you can't speak Japanese, you're bad, no. I think it's kind of common, alright, that a lot of us can't speak anything but English. Yes, yeah. I mean, it's cool if you can speak Japanese, if not, it's understandable. Yes, yeah. Yeah. So today I'm drawing the Pokemon okay. Gen 10 Pokemon, yeah? I think Gen 10 Pokemon is actually pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah, for the most part, what they've announced is pretty cool. I'm not gonna say that they're gonna be like 100%. Whoa, that's gonna be the game of the year. Yeah, no. Yeah, I wish it would be the game of the year kind of thing. Yeah, but it's definitely not. Ooh. Yes, yeah, and it will never be at this rate. Yeah, our friends that come to you to translate random Japanese phrases. Yeah. Okay, the thing is, I can speak a bit of Japanese because I do play card games with Japanese. Yeah. So so I can speak, but I cannot read. So, はじめましてにゃ。私はコーチキャタティアでにゃ。私はイラストレーターとアニメーターですにゃ。はい。そして私はとても可愛いだにゃ。Yeah. Ignore my nonsense. Yeah. But yeah. Right, this one can go off. Oh no. Wait, this one can go off. Wait, how is this locked in here? Okay, this one has to go off. Yeah. Okay, well, my sketch was locked inside the onion. Alright. There we go. I think from here on, the artwork is probably going to move a lot faster here because the toughest part is always the facials and the fluff on the floof here. So now that the floof and the facials are settled, there's a couple of things I want to fix on the floof though. Okay. Actually simple fixes, not a major fix. Just gonna collect some of this here. Yes, ma'am. As I said, you have to type Japanese here, but okay, I'm unable to type. I cannot read Japanese here, so if you type it, I can't read. So, ですね、はい、私は選ばれはできないでにゃ。話はちょっとのはできるでにゃ。そうですね、私は日本語は十分にの食べ物のできるだな。そうですね。Yes, yeah. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I can speak enough to eat, okay? I go to Japan, I won't starve. So those no. Yeah, anyways. Alright, let's get on to doing the art. Because my goal is to actually finish this artwork by today, so in one sitting here. Okay, so this is a rare, I wouldn't say it's a rare situation, yeah, but I feel like sometimes when you do artworks, you already got the artwork in your mind and it's about translating it out, yeah. So for me, I found that this artwork, the moment I got the post locked in, I more or less got the visuals on how I want it to be, yeah. So now it's all about, you know, penning it down, creating the artwork, yeah. I think that is where the art skills come in, yeah. But I've already got, like, you know, the visuals of how I want it to look in the end, yeah. The estimated visuals, yeah. And I think that's very important to have sometimes, because a lot of times when I do artwork and all, I don't have that, you know, final form visual in my mind, yeah. But sometimes you get that final form visual in your mind, like, whew, right there and then, yeah. So this is actually one artwork where it's actually in my mind already, yeah. So it's more about bringing it to life, yeah. Than just drawing blindly, yeah. So I find that when you already have like the visuals in your mind, it's easy to just work with the I don't know, the skeleton reference that you have already, yeah, as opposed to you sketch it out, yeah. Like for example, while I was working on the Persona 3 one, alright, I didn't have the visuals of Age's hand in my mind yet, yeah. Like I know I wanted it to be somewhere there, but I didn't lock in on the hand position, yeah. Whereas this one, if you notice, I was pretty fast on, okay, I know where I want the dog to be, yeah. I know where I want each of the characters to be, yeah. And is this art commission piece? No. This is just a practice piece for me. Yes, yeah. So I'm drawing the latest Pokemon Gen 10. Yes, yeah. Yep, this is not a practice piece. This is not a commission piece, yeah. But I do take in commissions. Yes, there are times I do take in commissions, yeah, but this is not a commission piece specifically. Yeah, this one is just for me to show that I can draw Pokemon, I guess. But yes, I am open to commissions, yeah. Especially for art. I'm actually more open to art commissions now. While rigging commissions, I'll be taking in from rigging is basically making VTuber models here. I'll be taking in rigging commissions towards mid to end of March. Yes, yeah. Then I'll be opening rigging commissions. But for art commissions, yeah, this is I'm open right now. Yes, yeah. Essentially, because I think art I've only got like I've got very little backlog for art. You see, aside from that one corporate commission. I got one backdrop and no, I got 3 backdrops. Okay. Yeah. I never watched anime now this year. I started watching Reborn. Oh, you mean Hitman Reborn? That is a good anime. Yeah. I love Hitman Reborn, but the problem with Hitman Reborn is the pacing is really slow. The first, I think 20 episodes is a slugfest. Yes, yeah. It's like, oh, so slow. Nothing is happening for 20 episodes, yeah. Then all of a sudden, when Mukuro comes in, ho, the whole anime speeds up to the speed of I don't know what, yeah. then after the following arcs actually all not bad, to be honest. Yeah. Like, that's my personal thought on Hitman Reborn. As much as I love it, yeah, I do know that it has its own weaknesses and on, yeah. Also, it's adorable. Is it? I'm not trying to draw in the Pokemon art style. I'm trying to, yeah. Yeah, Hitman Reborn. The first arc is a slice of life, exactly, yeah. Plus, it was a very aimless slice of life, yeah. I feel that, you know, that sort of anime wouldn't pick up in current era, yeah. Like, in current era, that sort of anime would be like, oh, shit anime, yeah. It wouldn't even be given a chance to succeed. Yes, yeah. I feel Hitman Reborn is a product of its era, yeah. Mostly because, like I said, you know, recent times or current times, yeah, they will not let a show like that run for even, like, you know, they probably cancel it pretty early, yeah. If not, they have to like cut off the first entire arc in order to even justify its anime release, yeah. And I feel that's a very sad thing, yeah, because there are a lot of good animes back then where it's a slow burn. It feels like, you know, a lot of animes that are slow burn these days, you know, just don't work. Yeah, people have no patience. Yes, yeah. I'm a baby that goes to use more than just blue, yeah. True. I hope it does get a remake, yeah, but like I said, Hitman Reborn in its, they may not remake the whole Reborn, they might just remake from maybe the Varia up or something like that, yeah, because honestly, the first bit for Hitman Reborn is really very slow, yeah. They don't make animes like they used to, yeah. Like, another anime that I think will collapse in the current era, yeah, is actually Haruhi. Yes, we all know Haruhi is that, you know, amazing god tier anime, yeah. But I feel like Haruhi would struggle in the current you know, like in current times, yeah, Haruhi would not be able to stand up. Yes, yeah. Solely because of, like I mentioned, the how they are approaching enemies these days, yeah. Like, you need to catch them in a couple of seasons. If you don't lock them in like, you know, 3 seasons, yeah, you are like, you know, half a season you're dead. Yeah, but no longer. That's why I say they don't make animes that they used to, mostly because of the audience as well, yeah. Like, Haruhi would never have been given a chance to gain popularity in this era, yeah. Yeah. In fact, something like Fearon is a rarity. I forgot what I mean, yeah. Like, Fearon in this era is a very huge rarity, yeah. And a lot of people say, oh, Fearon's a masterpiece, yeah, but I feel like there are a lot more masterpieces like Fearon from the older era, yeah. I mean, they're not like Fearon's storytelling style, yeah, but you got Wolf's Rain, the sort of stuff that wouldn't fly in current era, yeah. At least that's what I personally feel, yeah, with how I see how animes are these days. Yeah, and how studios are reacting. I mean, we are in an era where they're churning out One Punch Man in one frame, man. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Agreed, right? And why you want the fire bottle to be not blue and gum and brown? Ah, I see. Yeah, agreed, right? Yeah. Like I was talking about always in current time, yeah, they don't heat the same. Like, even okay, while this is not like my Toku channel, yeah, I talk a lot about tokusatsu on my other YouTube channel, Tokukatsu, yeah. So on my Tokukatsu channel, yeah, so Toku is like Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, that sort of stuff, yeah. So one thing I always feel like is, you know, we can never have the early days of Toku. Well, I mean early days of Toku, yeah, I'm talking about like the Heisei era, like Tiga, that sort of Toku anymore, yeah. Or even like Gavan, they recently rebooted Gavan, yeah. The rebooted Gavan will never be the same as, you know, any of the other as the older Gavans, yeah, because they need to sell toys. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Album was just unfortunate it aired well, the big three were airing at the same time, yeah. Honestly, you're talking about Naruto, One Piece and Bleach, right? Yeah. I feel like Hitman Reborn stood its ground, yeah, for its era. Like genuinely, yeah, I feel like Hitman Reborn did stand its ground, yeah. As much as it was not as famous as the big three, it definitely stood its ground, yeah. If it's of any okay, maybe like say maybe it's just me, okay, yeah. But when I watched Hitman Reborn, yeah, I finished Hitman Reborn. Okay, I did not finish. I dropped One Piece. Yes, I know a lot of people were like, Koji, it's One Piece, you know. Yes, I dropped One Piece. I get to pick it up again. Okay, I've dropped One Piece. I watched. I didn't follow the. I dropped Naruto. Yes, yeah. I dropped One Piece. I dropped Naruto. I didn't drop Hitman Reborn, yeah. I hope that was like. I said maybe it's just me, okay, yeah, and maybe I'm just, you know, Hitman Reborn fan, yeah, but yeah, to me, I think Hitman Reborn is a better series compared to all of them, yeah. There were some weird things with Hitman Reborn, especially after the future arc, yeah. Then came back, oh, there's like suddenly a stronger you know, mafia group and on, yeah. That was a little weird, not gonna lie. But for the most part, I think, you know, Hitman Reborn was better, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I finished Hitman Reborn. I did finish Hitman Reborn, yeah. That's why I said I love Hitman Reborn so much. Also, I say I might sound biased, yeah, but yeah, Hitman Reborn is probably the best among those the era, yeah. Also, just now I was like thinking, okay, I don't need to redraw the doggo. I thought that was done the doggo, yeah. But when I start looking back at the doggo lines, yeah, I just couldn't stand it. The line quality is so bad. So I decided, you know, I'm just gonna redraw it, yeah. But at the same time, it kind of like reminds me that that's the difference between vector lines and non-vector lines, yeah. And there's a reason why I use vector lines to begin with. Yes, for lineup. Then I rasterize it later. But it's a nice reminder. Not gonna lie, niya. I think, to be honest, the only reboot per se, that I think they did a lot of justice to the show was Bleach. But I think that's also a bit unfair to compare Bleach, because Bleach was basically the Bleach reboot or the continuation was basically handled by Kubo himself, which is the original creator. So like I say, it's a bit unfair to compare it that way. Yeah, I forgot what I mean. It's good, but there's a reason why it's so good. Yeah, it's not something that most animes would be given the green light to do. Yeah. Yeah, my brush. Yes, I'm totally loving the new character design though. Okay, can I say something? Maybe it's because Paldea gave us a really terrible outfit, okay, but I think the new outfit for the new Pokemon games is so good. Like I said, I think I might be capping because Paldea gave us such terrible outfits, My standard has been lowered so much from Paldea. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Paldea's outfit is not like the worst outfit out there, it's just disappointing. Have I ever played the Mega Man series? No. I mean, I did touch one Mega Man game before because it was on the PC installed by Papa Catnia, but aside from that, I have no other connection with Mega Man. But that's like on a very old PC. That was like the only time I ever touched Mega Man. Yes, yeah. But yeah, so honestly, me and Mega Man don't have that huge of a connection. And I remember I was dying so badly in Mega Man. Okay, the only thing I can remember is that Mega Man game had 0, I think. The red guy. Yes, yeah. But that's the only thing I can confirm with you about that game, yeah. I think that game had 0. But beyond that confirmation, I'm so sorry I can't give you any other confirmation. Yes, yeah. What was I doing? Hey, so what was I doing here is because I was drawing this, then I realized that why am I not following my own protocols on art? Yes, yeah. I brought a few rules that I normally try to maintain myself here. So that is why I say, what the heck am I doing here? I was hoping to get this part done maybe a bit faster, and then I end up having to redo it here. Because I didn't follow my own personal rules. Yes, yeah. We just got draw and erase and not try to skip. Yes, yeah. Yep, I think that's good, yeah. I got the structure out nicely. I don't like chicken scratches, so I'm gonna redo that part because the chicken scratches look ugly. You see. So if you're wondering what chicken scratches are, yeah, is when artwork looks very messy and it's not a design mess. Okay, yeah, like, or not a strategized mess. Like when I do some of my Toku artworks, I love to use chicken scratches very strategically. Okay, yeah, but I felt that this one was really just bad. Chicken scratch. You're a huge fan, yeah. I see, yeah. So among there's some series you like and some series you're not too big on, yeah. I'll be getting the Star Wars Legacy collection. I see, yeah. Hey, so just let y'all know of, let's say you're like, Koji, who are you talking to, yeah? I'm now running both Twitch and YouTube. So if you see me like responding to someone who is like talking and doesn't seem to be in chat, yeah, that's because they're on the other platform. So I'm actually streaming on both platforms right now, yeah. For viewers who are not aware. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I need to add in the second one. Yeah, honestly, I'm having quite a lot of fun drawing this new protagonist. Yeah. Definitely having more fun than expected. Yeah. And Computer Racer, thank you so much for the follow. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Yeah, currently I'm drawing some Pokemon. Get the yes. The new trainer. Yes, yeah. Like none of the new none of the new starters have really like sucked me in yet, yeah. But yeah, you didn't say this during the last stream, but why your Super Sentai crossover either had Voltron? Go for it, yeah. But number one thing I always say, if you're going to do like, you know, fanfics and all, start, finish. Yes, yeah. Okay. Are you waiting for me to finish my light novel? Then you start writing your stuff. Let me just tell you, my light novel, I am still planning certain stuff out here. Like there's some arcs and all that I do want to do, but I'm thinking how I want to get it done. But besides that, yeah, it's going okay. Not very fast, yeah, but it's moving. Yeah. There have been some changes to the characters and on here. Because I find that certain things that I want to add in didn't make sense. So I did have some changes to how I am planning some of the characters here. Okay. This is why I need to be aware how to do certain things myself. Okay, yeah. Alright, so if let's say I'm 100% dependent, okay, on actually using the 3D model here, I will be in trouble now. Because I'm breaking what the 3D model presents to me. Mostly because I want to make sure that the character looks good. Yes, yeah. So it's normal for you to not follow the 3D model exactly, yeah, when you're doing art and all. In fact, I always suggest that people only use a 3D model as a reference, but do not use it as, like, you know, the end all be all on how you do your posing, yeah. Because I know that there are some people who just go and not be all with the posing, yeah. So the moment the 3D reference doesn't match, they are doomed. Yes, yeah. Okay. What's wrong with me today? I'm having more chicken scratches than normal, yeah. And again, to let you know, chicken scratches are basically ugly lines. Yes, yeah. I mean, chicken scratches today I've coming up a lot. It just shows maybe my lack of confidence with the line work I'm doing this time, yeah. Because I am trying out a different style of workflow. So I should not be surprised I'm having chicken scratches here, but I need to actively, you know, keep in mind that I do not want chicken scratches here. Which hasn't been an issue for me for a while, actually. Yeah. Chicken scratches have never been a problem I was facing in with for a while, actually. It's like now, today I guess it's just because I'm drawing something a bit unfamiliar, in a slightly unfamiliar style. Okay, I think another reason why maybe I might be having a lot more chicken scratchies today is because I'm not using vector lines. So my confidence is kind of doomed. Also, okay, now that I think about it, it might also be a case of because vector lines allow me to actually combine chicken scratchies so they don't feel so scratchy. Yes. Maybe that might be a case. But that's not gonna stop me from finishing this artwork now. Okay. there we go. Hey, that was actually pretty good though. Okay, there are some problems overall, but I think I can solve it. Okay. Human. Okay. Alright, there we go. I think I got most of the art stuff settled here. This, yeah. The pants is done. The pants turned out better than expected, to be honest. Yeah, now looking at it from a small distance. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so body also included this. Let me erase it from here. And let me also add in a couple of lines here. Am I using Post My Art here? No, I'm not using Post My Art here. I'm using Clip0 Paint here. So this is actually inbuilt into Clip0 Paint. Like I said, I do not actually depend on it 100%. As you can see, I've already broken a lot of the rules of the 3D model essentially here. I'm using my own understanding of art to actually try to get certain parts done here. I feel like 3D models have their users, but you cannot depend on that 100% here. The moment you depend on that 100%, you're like doomed. Yes, yeah. Yep, so there's a body. I can see I'm also breaking the rules of the 3D model here again. Yes, like I'm not following the neck as per provided for a 3D model here. I'm just drawing the neck based on feeling. Yes, yeah. Wheeling. Yes, yeah. I also like the 3D models are really good gauge for you to know where certain lines are at near, but no, it's not the end all be all. Yes, yeah. Oh, good so far, yeah. I had to clarify the details here. You don't think it should, you know, it is no problem, yeah. Okay. Alright, let me just get this thumbnail out. Yeah, I say thumbnail, but it's, you know, a different thumbnail, yeah. Alright, nice. Okay, that one is done here. The backhand is done. So this backhand, our hand. Okay, yeah. I said label things here. Okay, so this is our hand. Then this is... What is this? What is even in here? Ah, okay. So let's go back to BH and SH since I got the neck done. Okay, then I can go hide that layer now. Yeah. And currently, okay, no problem. Yeah, Onya Suminyasai. Happy beastie and hope to see you again. Yeah. Ninya. Alright, there we go. Now we left the legs here. Okay. So once we're done with the legs, we are done with the characters here. I might throw a Pokeball or so around here and then, yeah. But I find there's a lack of Pokeball in this one. Yeah, so maybe I might hang a Pokeball on the back or something. I'll figure that out later, yeah. Let's finish the legs first. Oh, by the way, Hope has been found. Anybody know of this game called Dragalia Lost? This, yeah. Anyone heard of the game Dragalia Lost before, yeah? I was very hyped last night, yeah. You play a bit of it. The servers are dead, right? Right? As in the right? So, last night, I found out that there's Dragalia Lost private servers. Yes, yeah. Alright, so you can literally play the game and they increase some of the drop rates and on here. And if you need to, you can just edit your save file to give you more gems. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Send me back. Thanks to the fans. Yes, yeah. So, I am thinking of playing Dragalia Lost since, you know, essentially if I get into the game here, I wouldn't have to pay for gacha because it's unlimited gacha essentially. Yes, yeah. And I never got to complete a game when it was actually happening here. It was one of the games that... It was actually the game that got me into Deco. Yes, yeah. Like the singer Deco. So if you hear this music, this is the Dragalia Lost opening here. So Deco is actually what... Deco is so good. Yes, yeah. And I literally got into her music through Dragalia Lost, yeah. Of course, if you're asking me which is my favorite of her music, yeah, I love the Bang at Anniversary. Yes, yeah. Yeah. You're still playing dailies. Download but never continue playing, yeah. Ah, I see it. Nah, it's fine. It's just that one of the games that hold a very big spot in my mind, yeah, because number one, even when the game was still official, okay, yeah, the gacha was not that egregious, to be fair, yeah. I never felt the gacha being that egregious. Like as a player, I felt I was pretty well respected for the most part, yeah. But since then, the game has gone on to doing the studios have all gone their separate ways. Yes, yeah. So one studio that was working on it is Nintendo, obviously. Okay, so Nintendo had better things to fry. Then Dragaliania. Then the other studio, Cygames. Yes, yeah. Who also had better things to fry already because, you know, they got Uma Musume. Yes, yeah. And they earned more from Horse Girls than Dragalia Lost. So I feel that Dragalia Lost was just, you know, kind of like canned because it was not the top performing game. Yes, yeah. Well, let's say Dragalia Lost was by other companies, yeah, I think Dragalia Lost would have a longer period of survivability because Dragalia Lost was actually earning money. It was not like, you know, oh, there's no players then. Yeah, no, it was actually quite active. But then it died because I think other projects were just more lucrative, yeah. And personally, I think that's the reason why Dragalia Lost died. Yeah, I don't think it was because it was bad or what, you know. I might play Uma Musume, but never think much about it. Yeah, don't worry. You don't have to play every single thing I talk about, you know. Unless I tell you it's highly recommended. Yes, yeah. But normally I would not like say games are highly recommended to a must play level, yeah. In fact, are there like any games that really, for me at least, yeah, that are really at the now like thinking, is there like any games that like tell you must play? Final Fantasy 14. Okay, aside from that, I don't really have that much games which I'll tell you like, okay, this is a must play or not, yeah. In fact, if you ask me, I got more shows which are more on my must watch list. Okay, yeah, and to be fair, you're already like watching some of them already, yeah. Example, okay, we are already watching Garo. I didn't tell y'all watch Garo. Okay, yeah. You're already watching. Oh yeah, previous comment. No, I missed your previous comment, yeah. Okay, if you're wondering why am I missing comments right now, is I'm now just very focused on the so I've not caught up with chat. Whatever is on top, I will see. Whatever is below, I will catch up later on, yeah. So if you're like, Kochi, are you not reading chat? Yes, I'm not reading chat. I'm not even like, you know, denying that fact right now, yeah, because yes, I'm just very in the zone for this artwork, yeah. And sometimes when doing art and all, and the moment you're in the zone, you don't really think about everything else. Yeah. Like right now, I'm just yapping. Like, I can tell obviously that, you know, I'm just yapping based on what I can think of, as opposed to yapping with a proper topic in mind. But I find that sometimes, you know, yapping when I don't have a topic in mind, is basically yapping what I really feel like talking about sometimes. You know? It's like how, you know, I used to say, yes, I love Pokemon so much, and now Pokemon is like I feel like I'm starting to see Pokemon for what it is. Okay? Like, there are exciting things about Pokemon, don't get me wrong, yeah. Like, I did say I'm quite excited by Gen 10 for certain aspects, but not enough for me to buy a Switch 2 yet. But don't worry, Nintendo still has half a year to convince, like 1 year to convince me. Because honestly, there is really no value in the Switch 2 right now. Yes, and even then, you know, the games are so expensive. Nintendo has to do so much more to convince me to buy. Yes, yeah. And okay, let me just say something, okay, yeah, which can sound very evil right now, yeah. There are two things that Nintendo can do, or two things that could happen, yeah, that will convince me to buy a Switch 2. There are two very simple things that will convince me to buy a Switch 2. Yes, yeah. Okay? And one of them will make Nintendo hate me to the core. Yes, yeah. But what they get download Dragon I get lost in. Garou is so far the only Toku franchise where character Zero is much more interesting. Yeah, I know, he's so hot, yeah. And it's so hyped because last night one of your Nostalgia CD-ROM games is getting a brand new game. Oh, what game? Yes, yeah, what game? I was getting a new game, yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking about backyard baseball. Oh, whoa, what's backyard baseball, yeah? I'm so sorry. Yes, yeah. What's backyard baseball? Is that like a difference between normal baseball and backyard baseball? Yes, yeah. For your reference, yeah, we have no baseball in Singapore. So my only experience with baseball, okay. Yes, chat. I got experience with baseball. All right. All right. There's a show about baseball. There's a show that features baseball. Okay. Number one, it's not an anime. Number two, we are probably gonna watch the show really soon, either this year or next year. Okay, yeah. But there's a show that features baseball that I need to make y'all watch soon. Yes, me. And y'all be like, oh my god, it's a good show. Not anime, but anime always makes it intense, yeah, but you've watched a few. Okay. There is one show where baseball is featured to the point that one of the characters' iconic finishers is a baseball throw. Yeah. All right. Obviously, it's Toku related, yeah. And not why I say y'all probably watch it next year. Yes, yeah. There's a Toku show that has baseball involved in it. Yes, yeah. It's not the main concept of the show, but it's a key portion of the show. Yes, yeah, baseball. What tokushow could have baseball as a key portion, yeah? But not the main thing. Okay? Alright, I won't let y'all guess too long, okay? Yeah, I'll give you the answer already, okay? Ahem. I'll sing part of the lyrics, okay, yeah? Of the opening song. Whoa, whoa, Dinah. Nya, 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 nya. You can say Dinah actually, yeah. And oh, Freddy! It was by the one of those Freddy and Nonya. Ah, nice. I actually like Papa and Freddy the Fish. Yeah. I remember those games. Yeah. I think that was a good educational game. Yeah. Games. Yes. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay, I'm actually very happy with this. Damn. You see, and the eyeliner for this turned out really good. Even though it's not my usual lineup style here. Or not my usual way of doing lineup. But I think it turned out pretty good. Yes, yeah. I didn't say they released the base something, but I remember the show Dinah as a tracing. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I was saying. Dinah, alright? Whoa, whoa, Dinah. Nya, 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 nya. Hey, I feel like I need to thicken some of the lines, so let's get that done. BHSH. I was kind of fresh to actually need to go in and thicken lines here, because usually I just use the vector tools to actually thicken the lines. So that's the first time in very long since that I'm going in to actually thicken the lines manually here. Which is kind of fun in its own right. Yes, yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be right. BU, all this can go on. Okay, so this is Doggo. And then this layer will be add lines. And I feel like, you know, a lot of my artworks here, one thing I lack is adding in the lines. Like there's certain parts of the lines which I feel like I could have a lot more practice in adding in. Yes, yeah. To really just neaten up some of the edges, yeah. I've not done that in forever, yeah. It's something that I learned before. Not gonna lie, yeah, but I've not actually done it in so long because I've always just used a vector. So maybe in future I might want to try something, you know, a mix of using vector and this sort of like line thickening and management yang. Yeah. Obviously, I've never done this sort of lines. A lot of my lines are all hard corners, yeah. So actually, softening the corners does create a much more interesting effect sometimes, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a takeaway for myself at the end of the day, yeah, that hey, maybe I should just start doing this method of line work. Yes, yeah. Occasionally, not all the time, but you know, on more important artworks, maybe I could try doing it a bit more. Wait, I have missing legs? Oh no! Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I think I didn't draw in the legs here, yeah, so let me go draw that in right now. And the legs. Yeah, see, I was just way too comfortable. Leg detail. See, this is the advantage of not deleting everything you need, yeah. Just in case. Alright, okay, let's go into outlines. I definitely add a bit more for the doggo here, yeah, just to thicken it and keep the silhouette up. Then I'll probably add some Pokeballs here. Alright, so we got some Pokeballs there, and you just need to thicken the line at around the Pokeballs, not the Pokeballs themselves. Okay, yeah. The Pokeballs are definitely not the core attention of that part, yeah. Okay. Alright, so another thing I need to make sure is we got the core silhouette out nicely. So I think the overall core silhouette is already out pretty nicely, yeah. For the most part. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this overall. Almost as any design the shirts. Okay, so design I can do it myself later, yeah. Alright. Okay, so for the hand here, we got a line there. There we go. I think we are done with the main character part, yeah? Okay. Let's now get the colors in for this artwork, yeah. Okay, so this will be baseline. Dropping in. I'm actually kind of worried I won't be able to finish this in one sitting. How long did I spend on art actually? 2 hours only. Okay. Not that bad. I thought it was more than 2 hours. But oh yeah, maybe because I was doing the watch party early on. Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be a base color. At least maybe I can finish the I'm now coming out with reasons to not finish work. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let me get the doggo colors in. Okay, let me get a chat for a real quick one, yeah. I've not been reading chat for a bit. I'm not too excited to see Dinah here, but we get through Tika first. You see Dinah? Dinah is good stuff, okay, yeah? All the humongous games are great. They're available on Steam range for $5 to $7. Good prices. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah. Get quoi? Okay. The lizard. Yes, yeah. And just say straight out, I cannot remember the Pokemon names yet. Yes, yeah. Pokemon names are not second nature to me yet. The new ones at least. Yes, yeah. I'm literally, if you see my layers, I'm literally calling the Pokemon Doggo, okay, yeah? I'm not even hiding the fact that I don't even know the names, okay? Yes, yeah. And to be fair, even when Sprigatito came out, for the longest time I was calling it Weed Cat. I thought I got the name Sprigatito remembered, yeah. Unless the names are like, you know, super memorable, yeah. I feel it takes me a while to get names in. I don't know if you realize I struggle with names. Yes, yeah. Even when meeting people, I can tell you I know who they are, but I just don't know their name. Cat problems. Yes, yeah. I have very bad name memory. Yes, yeah. The same reason when, like, you know, sometimes you'll change your name colors on Twitch. Yeah, I cannot remember who you are. Yeah, it happens. Okay, yeah, like, I see the name as like a face. Okay, I know it's kind of weird. Yeah. Of course, my super regulars I already remember names. Yeah, but I mean for newer viewers and all, the moment you change your colors or something like that, I can't remember you sometimes. Yeah, like I need a bit of jogging on my memory. Yeah, which is also the same reason why I find it's a bit harder to remember people on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't have that color to the names. Yeah. I mean, it's a very small touch that most people probably glance over and not really think too much about it, yeah. But personally, I think that is one of the key things that makes me feel Alright, Doggo is done. Alright, we do hair next. Okay. Okay, go for yellow, I think. We use yellow as a base. Yeah. Okay, Doggo will go blank. Yeah, what I mean use yellow as a base here is I'm using a yellow black as my color base. Yes. Alright, so this time I'm also changing how I'm gonna use the do certain things here. Okay. Alright. Now we go on to this. Alright, there we go. Okay, kind of happy with that, yeah. Alright, and then the other part of the hair here. There we go. On hair. Alright. Oh no! Kochi messed up, yeah. Yes, yeah. That's how much the cat messed up. I think under baseline I got facials, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have the facials first to make it easier. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now. Alright, we good? Now good. Yeah, I was doing on the wrong layer. And the is fine. You struggle with names as well, yeah. For a while you call grass cat, yeah. I call it wheat cat for a long time, yeah. So I can tell you straight, I can't remember any of the new Pokemon names. Nada. Zero. Yes, yeah. So I'm just gonna call it Fire Doggy. Water Lizard. But then we already got a Water Lizard essentially, right? Okay, now. I mean, the reason why nice because you fun fact you're watching the so far Tiga is funny. Let's watch Giant 2, but we'll take it. Yeah, definitely take it once at a time, yeah. But Dyna is basically what I wish Agito was in a certain sense, yeah. Like Agito doesn't feel like a good sequel to Kuga. Yes, yeah. I mean nothing wrong essentially. Because Kuga and Agito is their own thing, yeah, but you get what I mean? Like I wish that Agito and Kuga was a little yeah. As in Geckomon, yeah. Oh, what the name you call it, yeah? True. Yeah, Geckomon is cute, yeah. Yeah, I look at name. They call it Geckomon. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not like offended or what. Alright, then I should just color this here. Yeah? I think for outfit that should be the only one here. Okay. Right, then I need to do one more for back. Yes, yeah. So because the back has a lot more of that blue specifically, yeah. So let's get that done. Yes, yeah. Alright. Blue. Alright, so if I take one a bit like this. Alright, edit convert drawing color. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's color one, yeah. I find that, you know, lately I've been not to brag, okay, yeah, but I find that, you know, when it comes to color and all, I feel there's I'm getting more familiar with how I want to use colors, yeah. Also, it's not to brag because I don't think my color theory is that strong yet, yeah. But I feel that when I'm picking colors is a lot more natural to compared to how I used to try to pick colors, yeah. That's sort of like, you know, do you call it confidence? I don't know. Yes, yeah. I don't pick colors as blindly as I used to. Yeah, I think that's the best way to phrase it. I felt last time colors used to be a lot more difficult for me. Even picking colors and all, yeah, I used to struggle a lot more. Yeah. I don't know why I'm saying this right now in the middle of, you know, I don't know what, yeah, but I'm just talking about, like, you know, my art experience and all. I feel like picking colors was something that took me a while to really figure out as well, yeah. Until today, yeah, I'm always, like, you know, studying how other people do colors and all. But I find that colors is still a very tricky thing to manage sometimes. Yeah, like, how do I pick my blacks? Okay. Sadly, I don't think I can finish this artwork today. But I think I should be able to finish at least the another aspect of it. Yes, yeah. And that is called the at least the line art. The base color, yeah. we finish up at the base color, then I'll see if I got energy to continue. If not, I'll just continue off stream tomorrow. Yes, yeah. But overall, I'm actually quite happy with where I am with this artwork, to be fair. Yeah. I definitely not as fast as I wish I was. But I also feel like, okay, I finished quite a bit, and I'm actually quite impressed with how I managed to get certain part of the artwork done here. Because this is not my, like, keep on mentioning, this is not my usual style of coloring here. So there's a lot of portions where I'm very just try, hope it works situation here. Like, it's almost like, you know, just throw and see what hits the wall. Yes, yeah. I feel that while it may not be as productive in terms of like artwork completion, yeah, I think it's productive in learning. Like, this was a very good learning artwork for me, yeah. I learned quite a bit. Like, you know, where my rabbit scratches come from. You learn how to appreciate vector lines. Possibly implement vector lines better in future as well, yeah. And when it comes to artwork, the most amount, or learning art or anything generally, is moving out of your own comfort zone, which I think for whatever it's worth, yeah, I have definitely moved out of my own comfort zone. Yes, yeah. Quite a bit. And I'm actually very happy with this because this is getting the Pokemon art style vibes that I've been craving for so long. Yes, yeah, I've always been saying I want to get that Pokemon art style vibes, yeah. And I think I actually got it locked in amazingly. Yes, yeah, somehow. So in the aspect, I'm actually already happy with the initial results, yeah. Of course, there's still the shading to figure out. At least I got one thing down rather than no thing down. I don't know if that makes sense here. Okay. Alright. We'll go back to this one. Okay, and then we need to add the white. Yes, yeah. All right. And let me just go and look at my shoes. What color should they be? Okay, shoes should be white. Oh, shoes should be white. Okay. So let me just put the shoes on the layer behind here. Go for full white first. Right, followed by getting that little bit of pink in. Yes, yeah. Yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa. Wakaranai kotae sagasu yo ni shounen nya 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 nya. Hello, well, could you an idea, but this week finish Jeet. Should we watch a Jeet movie next week? Jeet movie be next week. I mean following week yeah. After I finish Jeet we will go that I rather skip Agito for the week. Oh, you rather skip Agito for the week I don't mind. Yes, then we just finish. We'll have one less Agito for the week. Yes, I don't mind. Actually, let me check something real quick later on. We might skip 0 actually. Hear me out. Okay, let me check right now. I'll give you the answers immediately. Okay, it might be a good idea to skip 0 instead. I'll explain. I don't lightly say that. Okay, well, let me check right now and give you an answer right now. That's the reason why I say I'm going to check right now. Garo shows. Dragon Blood. Yes, we should skip 1-0. We should skip 1-0. Hear me out. Alright, 0 ends at 13 episodes. We are going 2 episodes at a time, which means 0 will give us a uneven number towards the end. Right, you see what I mean? So we might as well skip 0 and give it to G. That way we will end 0 nicely on 2 episodes, rather than having the same problem again. Makes sense, right? Hello, Dignity. How's it meowing? No, 0 is 13. Yes, but it makes sense, right? Yeah. Well, let's double check. Do we have the same problem for Agito? Is Agito even number here? Let me just check. Agito is 51, so Agito is also odd number here. I've been very busy, Dignity. No. Okay. Anyway, just let you know, we can either skip Agito or Zeronia because both are uneven. We will face the same problem eventually. Yes, we'll have to see then, Yes, Dignity, how have you been? Busy, but is it a good busy, or bad busy? Yeah, because there are many types of busy, That's a good busy and that's a bad busy. Good, bad, nice, Yes, go play more Ultraman. Ultraman heals your soul. Yes, but kills your wallet. Yes, all right. Okay. All right. Alright, let me just lock it in. Yeah. Alright, not bad. I'm almost done. Alright, there we go. We almost got the whole base color in here. Okay, now let's do the facials. Alright, so keeping in spirit of the Pokemon art style, yeah, I'm going to make sure that the facials also fit the same style. So this will be browns. Okay. Look, different color, yeah. Alright. So this is going to be the whites. I think it should be under the blue, so it'll make more sense in a come the drawing color. Yes, yeah. Alright, there we go. Ooh. And actually not going to the hair here, yeah. Let's go towards the green because I think the hair is towards green. See if it works better. Yeah, okay, I think the green hair works better, yeah. You do not know what I'm talking about, yeah, but while it's all blacks essentially, yeah, certain blacks give a different feel. So I'm now like testing what kind of feel I should give the blacks. Yes, yeah. That's all. Okay, so the doggo. Let me quickly give the doggo some additional colors here. I think the black can go for navy blue. Yes, ma'am. I do need to see a doggo color here. Also been mon hunting. I have not mon hunted in so long. I want to mon hunt. I've been saying that so often, okay, yeah. I've been saying I want to mon hunt, mon hunt. Ends up not mon hunting. For 1001 reasons, yeah. I say I want mon hunt, but also 1001 reasons I end up not mon hunting. Yes, yeah. Instead of mon hunting, I'm here doing Pokemon. Poke hunting, okay, yeah, whatever you call it. Suki, nya 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 nya. Nya 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 nya. I miss her songs though. The something is she has not been releasing new songs in so long. I think she's definitely moved on from songs to doing more fashion stuff lately. Yes, yeah. On acting. Neon Actress, by the way, yeah. Yeah, this song. By Neon's Actress. Okay. Soft brush 50. Let's go. Uh-oh. Whoa-oh. Wow, wow. Okay. I felt this should be a bit more pinkish. So if we're gonna go with the concept of this is gonna be a bit more pinkish, we should go towards here. Love you forever. Love you forever. Ouch. Can you? You're right. Cover quality is new. No, it's not pink enough. It's orange pink now. So it should be here. Color. Alright, there you go. Okay, I got the colors in here. I'm happy. Alright. Then we need this one on top as well, yeah? Yeah, so it does the fire tip here. Alright. You see, you saw the last comment, yeah? You think about we might increase one episode Agito or Zero, yeah? So we might finish the last project on the same week we increase the episode. So we can finish the last episode of G on the same week we increase one episode of Agito or Zero. No, it's too far away, yeah. It's too far away. We are just at the start of Zero. Like we only are 2 episodes in, yeah. Zero is many episodes in. We're only 2 episodes into Zero, yeah. And then yeah, it's too far. If not, I have done that. Yes, yeah. Okay. Anyway, let me just lock this in as a line art work first. Yes, yeah. And color a day for today, yeah. If not, I'm not gonna finish. Let's go somewhere here. Karas? Nah, it's gonna happen all this while, yeah. Alright, so let me just crop this. Can you crop it a bit lower than normal? I didn't skip 0 because 30 episode isn't that long. I know, right? But I think we should skip 0. 0 makes more sense to skip, yeah. So that we suffer less later on, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I'm actually very happy with this lineup so far, yeah. We'll figure that out, yeah. We have another way to do it. Okay. I start stream early. Not preferable to be honest, yeah, because I do not know what time people hop in, yeah. But the other way is we start stream early. Yes, yeah. That's very cute. Adinya Tonya. Ali for what? Because we've been watching Ultraman Jeet, yeah, and we are on the last episodes of Jeet already. So we're now discussing how we supposed to like squeeze in, because we watch 2 episodes of Jeet a week. Okay, yeah. So because we're on the last 3 episodes, yeah, we're like thinking how are we gonna solve this problem. So I was like thinking, what if we start early? So Monday my stream will start earlier than normal. Yeah? Wait, Monday is hard. I realized Monday is hard for me to start early. Yeah. It's easier for me to start Sunday early. Yeah. But Monday is a bit hard. Yeah. Can you? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. We'll work it out. We'll work it out later on. Yeah. But I think for today I'll be ending my stream here. I'm very happy with my progress so far. Yeah. You'll probably see the final work on Sunday. This is probably gonna be my work for the weekly videos on my art commentary, because I think this week I'm gonna talk about Pokemon. Yes, yeah. Yeah, the overall thing came out really nice. Yeah. Okay. Yes, so that. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me over on YouTube and Twitch. I'll be ending stream really shortly. Yeah, actually ending stream. Yes, yeah. Alright, so for YouTube, I'll be ending right now, and then I'll see all of you again probably next week for YouTube. Yeah, because this is my art channel. Toko channel will see you on Sunday. Yes, yeah. Okay, bye bye YouTubes. Nya nya.